Hello, and welcome to another episode of Health and Wellness Hacks for Busy Lives. Today, we're diving into some simple yet powerful tips that will help you improve your morning routines that boost your energy and productivity. Whether you're on the go or just taking a break, stick around to discover some valuable insights and practical hacks you can use every day. So, let's get started.
Absolutely. We've got some really interesting stuff to unpack today.
Today, we're taking a deep dive into a series all about morning routines, those habits and hacks that can truly set the tone for your entire day. I think we can all relate to those mornings where you just feel off.
Yeah, you're dragging yourself through the day, barely functioning.
Exactly. So let's figure out how to avoid those days and instead wake up feeling energized and ready to tackle anything. This series we're looking at today is chock full of practical tips and tricks, so let's jump right in.
Sounds good to me.
All right, so one of the first things that really stood out to me was this idea of waking up at the same time every single day, even on weekends. Now, I'll be the first to admit I love to sleep in on Saturdays.
Weekends are for sleeping in, right?
Right. But this series really emphasized the importance of consistency. So tell me, why is that so crucial? What's the science behind it?
Well, it all comes down to this thing called your circadian rhythm, which is basically your body's internal clock. It's responsible for regulating so many functions, like your sleep-wake cycle, hormone production, even your body temperature.
Wow, so it's a pretty big deal.
Oh, absolutely. And think of it like this. When your circadian rhythm is in sync, it's like a well-oiled machine. Everything's running smoothly.
Ah, I see. So when we wake up at the same time each day, we're basically keeping that internal clock ticking along nicely.
Precisely. It's all about consistency. Of course, we have to listen to our bodies. If you're genuinely exhausted, by all means, get that extra sleep.
Makes sense. All right, so next up, we're talking about hydration. Now, I'm definitely guilty of reaching for that cup of coffee first thing in the morning.
Oh yeah, that morning coffee is essential for a lot of people.
Totally. But I'm curious, what does the series say about starting the day with water?
Well, think about it. You've just spent hours sleeping, and your body's been losing fluids through breathing and sweating. So starting with water is like rehydrating yourself from the inside out. It kickstarts your metabolism, helps flush out toxins, and even improves brain function.
I never considered that. So coffee can wait.
Well, while coffee can be part of a healthy routine, it's actually a diuretic, meaning it can actually dehydrate you further. So it's best to get that H2O in first.
Got it. Water before coffee. I can do that. All right, this series also talked about the importance of stretching or light exercise in the morning. I'll admit, some mornings I can barely get dressed, let alone work out.
I hear you, but even a few minutes of stretching can do wonders.
Really? Like, what kind of stretches are we talking about?
Simple things. Reaching for your toes, rolling your shoulders, some gentle twists. It gets your blood flowing, improves flexibility, and wakes up your muscles.
Okay, that sounds a lot more manageable than an intense workout first thing. So we've primed our bodies, but what about our minds? The series suggests mindful breathing and practicing gratitude. I'm intrigued.
It might sound a bit woo-woo, but trust me, there's real science behind it. Mindful breathing is simply taking a few moments to focus on your breath, observing the inhale and exhale. This can help calm your nervous system and reduce stress hormones.
Ah, so it's like hitting the reset button for your mind.
Exactly. And gratitude is all about focusing on what you're thankful for, which has been shown to boost happiness, reduce negativity, and even improve physical health. It's a powerful way to start your day on a positive note.
I love that. So we're setting intentions for the day too, right? I struggle with this one. How can we set intentions without feeling overwhelmed?
Instead of trying to tackle a million things at once, just focus on 3 key goals for the day.
3. Okay, that sounds doable.
Exactly. And be specific. Instead of saying be productive, you could say finish that project by noon. Writing down your intentions and putting them somewhere you'll see them can be really helpful.
Okay, now this next one is a big one for me. I'm totally guilty of checking emails and social media first thing in the morning. But the series suggests limiting technology use in that first hour.
It's a tough one, but so important. When you start your day with emails and social media, you're bombarding your brain with information and demands. It triggers a stress response, releasing cortisol.
So basically, I'm stressing myself out before I even get out of bed.
You got it. And that cortisol can lead to fatigue, anxiety, poor sleep, and even a weakened immune system.
Wow, that's a good reason to put the phone down. So what should we be doing instead?
Anything that nourishes your mind and soul. Read a book, listen to a podcast, meditate, or just enjoy a few moments of quiet reflection.
I love those ideas. All right, let's talk breakfast. The series emphasizes the importance of a protein-rich breakfast. I usually just grab toast on the go. Why is protein so important?
Well, protein provides sustained energy and keeps you feeling fuller for longer. It prevents those mid-morning energy crashes.
So what are some good protein-rich breakfast options?
Things like eggs, Greek yogurt, a smoothie with protein powder, or even leftovers from dinner.
I like those ideas. I can definitely incorporate those into my routine. Okay, last but not least, the series mentions planning your day and making time for quiet reflection. It seems like a lot to fit into one morning.
It doesn't have to be a huge time commitment. Even a few minutes can make a difference. You could review your schedule while you have your coffee, jot down a few things you're grateful for, or simply sit in silence and gather your thoughts.
It's all about creating that space for yourself before diving into the day.
Exactly.
So we've covered a lot of ground here. What stands out to you as the most impactful hack?
Honestly, I think it's the combination of consistency in your wake-up time, limiting technology, and starting your day with hydration. Those three things really set the stage for a calmer, more focused, and energized day.
Absolutely. I'm with you on that. I'm definitely going to try incorporating some mindful breathing and a quick stretching routine into my mornings. This has been incredibly insightful. I'm already feeling motivated to make some changes.
That's what we like to hear.
But here's a thought. What if we apply these principles throughout our day, not just in the morning? Imagine a quick, mindful breathing break during your afternoon slump or a gratitude practice before bed.
I love that idea. It's all about incorporating these little bits of wellness into our lives, no matter what time of day it is.
That's a powerful thought. Well, we've certainly given everyone a lot to think about today. I challenge you to choose at least one of these hacks and give it a try for a week.
That wraps up today's episode. Thank you for tuning in, and remember, you can apply these hacks anytime, anywhere. Don't forget to subscribe for more episodes that help you stay on top of your busy life. See you next time.